If you're looking for maximum protection for your iPhone, definitely make sure you check this one out. This is going to offer you some insane protection. Of course, we are taking a look at the UAG Monarch Pro for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, huge shout out to UAG for sending this over to me to review for you guys. The price on this ranges from $67.95 to $149.95, depending on the color and material of the case. Now, of course, all links are down in the description below for you guys to check out for yourself. So, taking a look at the box, very classic UAG packaging here. You do get a picture of our case here, and that is the actual case, 25 feet drop tested. So this thing can fall really, really high, and you will still get good protection on it. If you guys know UAG, and especially the Monarch Pro, you know how protective this thing can be. So there you go there. It does have built-in MagSafe, and you get a little more information here on the back. DuPont Kevlar reinforced inlay, built-in MagSafe, multi-layer protection, traction grip, and protective screen surround. So enough rambling about that. Let's go ahead and take it out of the packaging. Very simple, nothing really to see there. That's it. So on the back, you're going to be getting this polycarbonate material, and right here is going to be that Kevlar material. Now, this is not a sticker. You can easily feel it. Listen. You can feel it. You can hear it. That is like a soft material right there. That's going to be your Kevlar. Now, of course, you're going to get those UAG screws here. No, they're not real screws, but they offer that rugged look. And you are going to get the little legs right here to help protect the back of your phone as well as the camera a little bit more. Now, taking a look at the inside, same polycarbonate material here. And of course, you're going to get those hexagons that go all the way around. Those are going to offer more drop protection and shock absorption for the phone. And then you're going to get TPU material going all the way around the inside of the case. Now, there is no camera control button on here. We will talk about that shortly, but let's go ahead and bring over our scale and our caliper here. Let's see how much this thing weighs and all that fun stuff. So starting off in grams, we are looking at 63 grams on this case. And then bringing over our caliper from front to back, we're looking at 13.9. And then inside to outside, we are looking at 3.1 millimeters. So this case is going to be a beefy one. You're going to feel this case on your phone, but it's there for your protection. This is for those construction workers, motorcycle riders, bike riders, or somebody who just has clumsy hands and you want maximum protection. This thing is going to compare to levels of protection like the Phone Rebel Gen 6 and Gen 6 Ultra, maybe even more drop protection than that, which I don't know about that. If you guys have seen Everything Apple Pro's videos, you've seen how he drops a lot of these cases. That Gen 6 Ultra really gets a serious drop protection rating, but either way, this is one of those cases that is going to give you the maximum protection without having something super, super bulky like an OtterBox or anything like that. You still get the natural feel of your phone, similar shape. You get your full screen access to yourself. There's no like plastic screen protector or anything on there. So this is going to be one of those cases, but definitely you're going to feel the weight difference. You're going to feel the size of it. But anyways, let's go ahead and take our natural titanium 16 Pro Max and we'll put it into the case and listen out for that click. Oh, third corner. solid click onto there. This case is going to have a pretty good fit when it comes around there. So taking a look at those corners. 1, good. 2, 3, and 4. All 4 corners have a very solid click onto the phone itself, so you definitely do not have to worry about the fit of this case as far as how it holds onto the phone. If you drop this, your phone is not going to come out. And then going around the sides, it is TPU material, so it's going to be a little bit more on the flimsier side, but it does take a little bit of pressure to move those sides. Now, UAG, if you guys are listening, I would love to see these be a little bit more stiff because this is meant to be a very serious drop protection case, so I definitely want to see that. Now, going around the sides, around the buttons, you are going to have a little more give, and then the camera control button area, it doesn't go all the way down, but it's getting close there. But however, I don't think that this thing is going to break. It is a pretty nice and thick material of that TPU right there. It's a thick area, so I don't think that's going to break. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that screen and camera protection. Let me just give this a little bit of a wipe down here, get all the fingerprints off. So starting off, I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector. And as you guys can see, we get a proper screen lip right there. So you can set this down on whatever surface you want, basically, and it will protect the screen of your phone. And then taking a look at that camera, you do get a slight camera bump right there. I would like to see that camera bump be a little bit more raised up, especially for this drop protection, but those little legs right there are going to help you out. So you can set this also on pretty much any surface and you should be good to go. But UAG, if you guys are listening, please add a little bit more camera protection to this case, because for 25 feet of drop protection, the screen seems good to me, but that camera just scares me a little bit. I'd like to see the camera lip a tiny bit taller. But either way, let's take a look around the sides of it. Now, starting off on the top, we are closed in, and you're going to get these reinforced tops right here. So that's going to help you with that drop protection. So it does give you that very rugged look, but also gives that drop protection. Left-hand side, you are going to be all the way closed in. You do have your action volume up and down. Now, these are not standalone buttons. They are TPU, and they do have those relief cutouts there. So let's actually listen to how those sound. Still, even for built-in TPU buttons, these have a very nice click. You will absolutely not accidentally click any of these buttons. I do like that they are labeled plus and minus, so when it's in your pocket, you can kind of feel the plus and minus right there. And then, of course, the rest of the side, you're getting that same hexagon pattern right there for really nice grip, which is one thing this case definitely has. And, of course, right there, you are reinforced on this side right there by the corners, as well as on the top and bottom by the corners. Now, speaking of the bottom, you're going to get 2 lanyard loops here. If you're interested, you can feel free to attach one here, one there, or 2 edges if you really want to, if you have a lanyard like that. But this is going to have that, and it's not going to come with a lanyard, so that's definitely something to note. And of course, you're going to get your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts, and of course, a very nice wide open USB-C port. Let's see, I can bring over a cable here, and let's check out how this is going to fit. There we go, we are charging, and nice wide open USB-C port, so all your thicker head cables will fit in here with no issues at all. Now, moving along to the right-hand side, we are closed in except for that camera control button. UAG, this specific color is $109.95. At least that's the price that I saw today at the time of shooting this video. UAG, for $100, from $75 to $150, I need that camera control button, guys. That's a lot of money when you're talking about a phone case, but no camera control. You got something like the Phone Rebel Gen 6 Ultra, $55. Great drop protection, great case all the way around, and an excellent camera control button. Even comes with a screen protector. But camera control button, we are now, at the time of shooting this video, in July of 2025. The iPhone came out September 2024. By now, all cases should have camera control. So UAG, please add that onto here. But anyways, very wide open camera control area. No sharp edges, nothing like that. You can get to it with any one of your fingers. It's super wide, which I would like to actually see this a little bit more closed in, because I don't want anything getting in here and scratching up the camera control button or the sides of it. But either way, I don't think I need to test this for you guys, but as you guys can see right there, you get your access to your camera control button. So it's exactly what it is that you need. Very nice wide open cutout, but of course I would like to see that camera control button there. And then you're getting those same grips right here as you do on this side. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the MagSafe on this case. So starting off, we'll bring over our Apple MagSafe wallet, attach that, and this is going to have some there's your animation by the way, very good MagSafe. You do have to give this a good bit of force in order for that to come off. Bringing over a Apple MagSafe battery pack, animation, charging, there we go, good to go. And you can shake it, and this thing is not coming off. You're going to be good to go with just about all of your MagSafe accessories. And then finally bringing over our Anchor 623, go ahead and attach that. Let's see here. And it's going to have a pretty good connection. You do have to give it a slight bit of a shake for that to come off, but it will definitely sit there and hold up the base with no issues whatsoever. So good MagSafe on here. You're going to be able to use it with pretty much your desk mounts, your car mounts. If you're somebody who rides on a motorcycle, you can use this on a bike mount and it'll be fine as well. All around, the MagSafe is good on here, so I really don't have too many complaints there. So B, what do you think about the UAG Monarch Pro? Let's go ahead and get into it. So the price, in my opinion, high, right? It's a little too high. Once you start getting into that forged carbon area, you're talking $150. I think, in my opinion, that's a little too high. The price on this case is wild when it comes to it. $67.99 or $79.99, no problem. I can absolutely go ahead and say this case is worth that price because of what all features you're getting for it, but especially that drop protection because you're getting those 25 feet, just like I had mentioned earlier. Good screen lip, good camera lip, good MagSafe, good buttons, even though they're not standalone buttons. They are still very good, nice and clicky, no complaints there. But the price on this thing is a little bit wild because even this one, it's $109.99. I don't know if I would say this one is worth that price because, like I said, there's plenty of other cases that are going to offer very good drop protection for way cheaper. So as far as the price on this, that's kind of my biggest, my biggest turnoff about it because I think the price on it, and just I said same thing last year. Was that even English? What did I said the same thing last year. There we go. It's pretty expensive, and that's this case's biggest flaw. Of course, the camera control button, yeah, but some people don't even care about that too much. I know us techies, we really love it, we want it, but if you go ask, 20 different people, some of them may say that they don't really care. They never use the button. They don't care if it's closed, if it's cut out, if it's there, if it's not there. They don't care. They just want a good protective case. So all around, I like the case a lot. It's very comfortable to use, not a pinky destroyer at all, but the price definitely has to come down. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those colors, and then we'll get out of here. So starting off, this is that Kevlar black that we were talking about. It's also going to come in Millard, Kevlar silver, titanium, Kevlar Millard, Kevlar element green, carbon fiber, forged carbon, and Ultima. So the forged carbon and the Ultima, those are those $150 ones. I don't know if you think it's worth it or not, but you're still getting pretty much the same features all the way around from the cheapest to the most expensive case. So in my opinion, if you can get this thing for under 80 bucks, I would say it's worth it. I really would because of the drop protection. This is for a specific demographic, but even somebody like me who doesn't do any kind of really crazy activities like that, I could still see myself using this as a daily case. I've been using this the last couple days, and it's really been fine. I haven't really cared too much about the bulk or the weight or anything. But when you start talking about that $100 plus range, I would honestly say go somewhere different. But if you can get this case at a good price, definitely check it out. It's a good case. But let me know what you guys think about the UAG Monarch Pro for the iPhone 16 Pro Max down in the comments below. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. And if you guys want to see my review of that Phone Rebel Gen 6 Ultra, super good case, I'll leave that video right here. I recently released my top 10 case video for the iPhone 16 Pro Max Part 2. I'll leave that one right here.